Thank you for coming by our booth and taking a look at the WerkMaster. You asked me what are some of the features that a person would want to find in this machine and why should they buy a WerkMaster? Well, I know a lot of the readers on your forum would probably be interested to note that there's a few pain points that everybody in the stone business encounters. All machines by nature are either planetary in design, and the WerkMaster isn't. It's based on Octi-Disc Technology, which gives us 8 heads, 4 counter-rotating to the other. So what that allows us to do is to walk straight down a wall or across the floor. It also allows us to go within 1/8 of an inch of the wall. And one of the big pain points in the business is edging. We know we either have to feather in on stone into the wall. This way we don't have to. We can use the same pads, or some tricks that we do ourselves is that we actually put one grit on the inside pads and a different grit on the outside pads to give us a feathering capability. It's also designed to go underneath the cabinets right back to the kick plate. Again, another pain point is always trying to scrape or polish underneath the cabinets. We've taken that part away from them. So two of the main points is 1/8 of an inch of the wall, and the second point is it'll go underneath the cabinets. But more than that is the WerkMaster is designed to spin at 2,000 RPM. So what does that do? Typically planetaries will run between 800 to 1,400 RPM. They can't get to the wall, and they can't polish as fast as a WerkMaster can. So we look at a couple of things in the business. It's ROI and ROR, return on investment and rate of removal. The faster you can do that for, the more money you're going to put in your pocket. If we don't have to have another employee there just to do edging, we can have a one-man operation where you can go in and do the entire floor by yourself. So that's a tremendous advantage really when you start thinking about it. The other nice thing we've done is we've managed to come up with pads that are designed to run wet or dry. So we like to grind the concrete or stone or marble as we're doing here at this demonstration. We always do our first cut dry to remove all the lippage. It gives us the ability to see where the lippage is, then we go wet with our product. Now, we've come up with some products that are unique to the industry. We have our DG diamonds that are specifically made for WerkMaster, for no other company in the world can have them. We've got the patent rights on them. And the other aspect is we also have water pocket pads. And most of the resin pads that everybody's using, ourselves included, are designed to wick the water away from the center of the pad. But what happens is you get heat generating in the center of the pad, and the water on the outside is a little cooler. Our water pocket pads have got actual pockets in them, evenly distributed throughout the resin pad, that allows the water to be trapped in there and maintained in there. So it does a few things. Keeps the water, the pads cooler, diamonds last longer, and it cuts on average 5 to 10 times faster than the regular resin pads that are out there. So when you look at the product overall, it has a dustless capability. It can run wet or dry. It can run on any surface. The WerkMaster can do hardwood floors, it can do concrete floors, and it can do any natural stone product. And it's the fastest machine, pound per pound, in the industry. We also have a vacuum system that's available to our product. And we use the Ruvac product, and we use the complete series so that people can go completely dustless in their process. Most people that are doing stone, though, will go wet. I mean, that's typical of the industry. Why we like to go dry, as I mentioned earlier, is that on the very first cut we go dry so we can see where the lippage is. Once we go wet. Now the Ruvac is we sell a lot of them. It's easy to get in and out. It's easy to clean. But quite frankly, you can put any machine. You don't have to use our vacuum system. If you already have an existing vacuum system or prefer some other product, it'll work fine on our machine.